Yep. Good evening, everyone. So last session we discussed the complete life cycle of Angular components. What are the various phases and how they work? Now, if anybody missed out that session, I uploaded a video of that into the classroom. You can go through that, right? What we discussed. Now, after understanding components, we learned all the concept of working with components. Now, we need to know another concept in Angular. Now we need to know Angular pipes. We need to know what are Angular pipes and how they are used, right? Till now, we learned about components. All these days, we discussed about components. Now we need to know about these pipes. Actually, what is the concept of pipes? How they work? Why we need these pipes? Generally, pipes are nothing but pipe is used to transform data. The main purpose of pipe is to transform data. One of the main problem working with APIs, remote data is, so data will come from various sources. We are using fake store, we use NASA API. Do you know what database they use? We don't know what database they use. In their database, they have some data in different types, and that data you are presenting in the UI. What technology you are using for that? You are using JavaScript or TypeScript like languages. In that case, what is the problem is the data, how they designed, and the data, how it comes onto screen will be different. That means they design data in one way, but it is presented in another way. So because of the data types that are not matching with our technology, data types, their formats, they will have a lot of issue in presentation. How you are expecting, in the same way they are not presented. Then what we have to do, it's our responsibility to transform the data. That means change the data and present in a understandable and user-friendly format. That means pipes. So technically, Angular pipe is a class. Technically, Angular pipe is a class, and which have a transform method. What transform method? What is the purpose of this method is, it takes value as input and transforms the value according to requirement and returns the transformed value So it takes a value as input and transforms the value according to your requirement and returns the transformed value. So this is very much required. So to present exactly how we are expecting. For example, why you need transforms, you will see now. Let's do one thing. Let's add a simple component. In the components, I'm adding a new component, ng generate component pipe demo. Skip test. Okay. I'm creating a pipe demo component, and here I am using in the startup pipe demo, and in index, let's keep that in index pipe demo. Fine. Now this pipe demo is working. It is working fine. Now let's go to the design. So here in the pipe demo, where is it? Yeah. In the pipe demo TS, we are having some data. Let's keep some data here. So just add some data like public. Product is an any type object I am creating. In that we have a name and we have price. And the price is some like this. Yeah. We have like manufactured MFD. It's a new date. You know how to store date. 2022 year, month. So that is some 12 or say 10 and 20. That's how we have date. Already you know how to handle dates in TypeScript we discussed. Now this is data and we need to present this data. Let's go into pipe demo and here we are trying to present the data. Fluid and product details. And while presenting the data, data list, data term, so name. So name we want as so product dot name. Another price. We want so here product dot price. Now we have manufactured and we have product dot manufactured MFD. MFD I used MFD na right. Then I will use MFD. MFD. Okay. Now you can see this is all the data that is coming and see the transformation. I haven't stored price like that. Price is having a fraction 50. 0 is missing here. And date is showing something 5:30 hours. I don't want any time. I never mentioned time. And this is not the way I want to show to user. That means by default, the data is presented in a format which is not suitable for your requirement. Then what you have to do? You have to transform the data. We need to transform the data and we need to make the data easily understandable, user friendly and simple for presentation. For that actually JavaScript uses lot of functions. So instead of using functions here we can simply use pipes because pipes are predefined functions. Ready-made, some functionality is configured, just implement that. Actually, here 2 points is Angular provides predefined pipes and also allows to create custom pipes. That means you can create your own pipes because for every requirement it doesn't have solution. Certain pipes they provided, we can use them. Some pipes may not be according to your requirement. Then what you can do, you can create a pipe. If it is regularly used, you can create a pipe and you can use it everywhere. That means you can use the built-in pipes given by Angular or you can create your own pipes. Let's see First, we will see Angular built-in pipes. Angular built-in pipes, so many are there. So what are the Angular built-in pipes available? So we have so many pipes. Angular built-in pipes like, so we have an uppercase pipe. We have an lowercase pipe. We have an title case pipe. So we have a date pipe. We have a decimal pipe. We have a currency pipe. We have a key value pipe. So we have JSON pipe. So we have a slice pipe. We have I18 and select pipe. We have I18 and plural pipe. So we have async pipe. So many types of built-in pipes are available. These are all built-in pipes. Means ready-made, provided by Angular library. You can use them if they are reasonably necessary for you, or if not, you can create your own pipes. Sometimes you will come with a point that in my company they are using a pipe and I haven't learned it. The pipe that you may saw in your company and they are using, even you Google, you will not get any help about it. That means it is not a pipe which is globally available. It is a customized pipe created by your people according to their requirements. If you try to look for help on that pipe anywhere outside, you will not get anything because nobody else knows about it. Because so many pipes like that you will use in your real-time projects, which you will never find anywhere else, only in your project. That is because they are all customized pipes. Let's see how they work. No need to explain uppercase, lowercase, title case. They are very simple. That means they are very simple. Their names itself tell what they are, right? You can see, suppose I want to present this in capital letter. Then what I can do is we can apply pipe. Actually, so pipes are configured. Pipes are configured for data. Pipes are configured for data in order to format, filter, sort or evaluate. So for such functionalities, we do pipes configured for data in order to format, filter, sort, and evaluate. These are all the things. And a pipe is attached to your data by using a pipe symbol, by using pipe. That means you will have simply data, pipe, and the pipe name. You can have pipe name. Here a lot of questions are there. We will go into questions later. Once we start discussing the point, later we will go into questions. In interviews, they ask a lot of questions like what is a chained pipe? What are pipe parameters? Parameterized pipes, chained pipes. Like that, some questions are asked. We will discuss them, right? But first you need to understand the complete scenario of pipes, how they work. Then we can go into FAQs on that. First thing, how do we apply the pipe? Just by using this, what we do, this is the data name and I want that name in capital letters. Then we can just add a pipe and we say uppercase, right? That means simple. It will convert that into uppercase, right? Now I said here lowercase, then it will convert into lowercase. I said into title case, it will convert into title case. Means every word first letter caps. It's very simple. You need to just apply the pipe. How it is working in the background that you are going to see in custom pipe. You can build like that. So you have now sentence case. You have like uppercase, you have like lowercase, you have like title case, but I don't have sentence case. Sentence case means in the sentence first letter must be caps, but it is not there. If it is not there, you create if you want. If you want, you can create a pipe. So how do we create the pipe? That we will see after this. After learning these pipes, we will see how to create pipes. So, but there is no option like sentence case. We don't have any sentence case pipe. Then we can create our own pipes, right? This is simple. Uppercase, okay, fine. Next, no need to much worry about these because they are very simple and easy to handle. Uppercase, lowercase, and title. Decimal pipe is used for numbers. To display numbers with 1000 separator decimal places, then we can use decimal pipe. So, for example, this number I want to display with correct fractions. So then what you can do? Simply you can apply for this price, you can apply a decimal pipe. In the latest version, it is changed to number pipe. Number pipe is now changed to decimal. Actually, originally it is present in the form of decimal, but usage is defined by using number. This transformation change happened. Actually, you see, right click, go to definition. So this is a decimal pipe. Understood? The original pipe name is decimal pipe, but it is now, it is accessed and used in the form of number. Earlier we used to have separate decimal only. This now the transformation is into number. That means pipe name is still decimal, right? In the architecture, its name is decimal, but the usage name is different. Usage name is given as number. So better I will give here. It is now transformed into number. Okay, it is changed into number. Now, when I apply this number, what happens? You can see now it have 1000 separator, but no fractions, only 5, right? So now what you can do is, pipes can have parameters. Parameters can, what is the purpose of parameter? Already we know. Why we need parameters? Function. There is a function. Why a function needs parameter? Why a method needs parameter? What is the role of parameter? Parameters are used to modify the function. The main purpose of a parameter is not to pass values. It is for modifying function. A function is modified by using parameters. If anybody asks at high level in interviews, what is the purpose of a parameter in a method or a function? The role of parameter in any technology is to modify the functionality. Without parameters, a function will do the same work, but a parameter can modify its work. So I want to modify this number. What I want to do? Parameters. How the parameters are defined? Parameters are defined with a colon. Colon, you have to mention the parameter. Here, number parameter, usually number parameter contains, first it contains how many digits number you want, you are displaying. Number of digits, integer digits you have to mention. Integer digits, how many maximum you want to allow. You can define that. So you define, suppose maximum 8. That means maximum 8 integers or maximum 10 integers. Even you define maximum number of integers, it is it can be changed dynamically. If there is more value coming, it can automatically change. I already told you JavaScript basic technologies, there is no fixed size. I told you array concept now. Your arrays are different, here arrays are different. They dynamically memory size can change. It is expecting how many integer digits. Suppose I will give integer digits 5. Maximum integer digits 5. After that, how many fractions? That means we need to define the fractions. That means minimum how many fractions? Suppose 2 fractions I want. That means 5 integer digits and 2 fractions. So that means it will display 2 fractions. Right? So even if you define 4 integer digits, it is not going to cut the number you have. Because these pipes are not going to change your value. Your value will be same. They are going to just apply the format. Then why you have to mention this one? Because later if you want, you can set restriction through logic. Through logic, you can put restriction that integer digits cannot be more than 5. Like that, if you want, you can put restriction. But here, without defining integer, you can see here, it is working fine. If you are not sure about the number of integer values, you can just leave it and you can define just how many fractions. Suppose I given the fractions, suppose 3. That means you can see the 3 fractions will come. I am defining the fraction 4, then it will give the 4 fractions. Right? That means what is the parameter? The parameter for number is how many fractions. By default, number have 1,000 separator. It will have 1,000 separator. And if you want the number of fractions, that you can decide here. How many number of fractions you can define here. So that is what actually number can do. Number can do. So general pipes are same. So first one is uppercase. So that is a simple. So uppercase actually pipe. So it converts all letters to capital letters. So lowercase pipe. So it converts to lowercase. And title case pipe. So it converts the first letter of every word to block letter or capital letter. That is actually case. These are simple. You have to just use your title, and to that title you have to just mention uppercase. Remember, the pipe name is uppercase pipe, means in the architecture its class name. Its class name is what? Its class name is uppercase pipe, but its usage name is only uppercase. That means in the background its class name is this, right? Similarly, you can apply others. That is the syntax. Another important, we have decimal pipe. So it is used to display numeric values. Numeric values you can display. And how you can display the numeric values? Usually we can just apply. Suppose there is public price is equal to some 4500.50. And you are trying to display it. Then we can simply put price. What is the pipe? We have to use number. So if you want, you can add parameters. How you can define the parameter? You can say price, number, and you can have a parameter that is a point. So in the single quote, it is point some 2. Like this, you can define the parameter. Here integer digits you can define if you want, otherwise you can leave it empty, right? That's how we configure. This is option. You can also write like this. We have price, we have a number, and you can define. So in single quote, 5.2, like this you can define. That's depending on your specification. These are all the options of decimal pipe. Pipe name is decimal, but the usage name is number. To display numbers, this is the option. One more option is there. You can have currency pipe. These are very simple because it is similar to number pipe, but have a currency symbol. You can put a currency symbol. It is same to number pipe, just you can have a currency symbol. That means we can just put price and we can put a currency. By default, currency symbol will be dollar. If you want to change the currency symbol, you can put price and currency, and you can write colon, so you can write INR. That means it will give Indian rupee. You can put like USD. You can put like GB, like Britain, US dollars, Britain. You can have different currency formats. Or you can also use entities. That means you can put currency, and here you can use a currency entity. I hope you learned in HTML how to put a Indian rupee symbol. How you'll put ampersand hash 8377 semicolon. That is how we put an Indian rupee symbol in HTML. That is an entity. These are HTML entities. You might have learned different HTML entities. That is entity. Currency can use entity, or currency can use a format. This is currency pipe. That's a simple option. You can apply that pipe. Suppose instead of number, I want to display in a currency style, then better what you can do, you can apply currency pipe here. Currency pipe, it will put a currency symbol. If you want, you can change the currency format. Currency format, how to change? You can put here INR, then it will changes the currency symbol. So you can remove that, then it will be an empty currency, normal, default. You want, you can use ampersand hash 8377 semicolon. Then it uses that currency symbol. Or if you want, you can write general words also, RS. Then it will display, then it will display RS. That means it is going to display that. You can use any character you want there. That is just an entity. You can use any entity there. So here we can just define USD or INR. Then automatically it is a predefined format which it will take. This is a simple way of displaying text, displaying numbers, displaying currency. Now for date also very simple. We have date pipe. Date pipe is very simple. Actually, it can display a date in various formats. We have various date formats we can apply. So for example, you can apply some manufactured is what it is a date. First, I will show you how to store the date. Already you know that. So public, suppose MFD is a new, it is any type, and here we say new date. Or I told you a special data type also, na? Remember? You can mark it as date type. In the date type, what is the data to be stored? Year, so month and day. Like this you are defining. Now how to display MFD, and we can apply a date pipe to it. You can apply date pipe. Actually, by default, when you are displaying the date, it is showing in a lengthy format. Then we can simply apply manufactured pipe, and we can apply date, and you can see it will get the date format. Here, lot of formats are there. In the latest version, what they have done is they provided some predefined names. We can use those predefined names. You can write MFD date and you can put here. So format name. You can put the format name. Format name, what are the formats name? Like we have full date. We have like short date. We have like full time. We have like a short time, like this. All these are ready-made. So we have full date, medium date, short date, full time, medium time, short time. Like that, we have ready-made format names you can use, right? You can directly use the format names. Suppose I defined here colon, I said suppose short date, then it will display in this way, right? So here we defined like full date, then it will display like this. You can display in various predefined formats are there, or you can build your own format. You can use predefined formats or you can build your own format. MFD and date na here date, yeah. We can define date and here we can apply the custom format. You can apply a custom format. Custom format, how you build the custom format? So custom format actually contains So this is for month. So you have for month and DD is for day. So this is for day. Date, we call it as date. And we have year. YYY. So this is for year. Capitalization also matters. Month should be in capital letters. Day and year should be in lowercase, right? That is how the formats are constructed. You can write your own format. That means you can do like this. So I said M, that means it is month number. So here this is also month number, but this is 2 digits. So if any zero have to come before 01, 02, 03, like that. If you don't want 0, then you can put 1 digit. 1 digit, if it is 1 digit, if it is 2 digits, it will be 2 automatically. For 1 digit, it will not add 0 between before that. Otherwise, what happens? It will put 01, it will put 03 like this, right? If I give M means only 1, only 3 like this, it will take default. Now we have another MMM. This is actually short month. That is short month. MMM means short month. And you can have MMMM. This is long month. Long month. You can define like this. So when you are defining, so these are the predefined formats. Day is same. Date is always, you can define date. So this is date and we can give DD. This is also date, 2 digits, date. And YY, this is year. So year 2 digits and YYY, that means you can put year 4 digits. Year 4 digits. These are all the custom formats. That means syntactically how you define, you just add manufactured and to that apply date and you can put the parameter. Like you can write DD -MMM -YY. Like this you can write. That means you can build your own format. You can use your own format, hyphen, slash, commas, anything you can put. You can design your own format for dates. But day must be lowercase, month should be uppercase, year must be lowercase. That means now you see you can build your own format here. Let's build the own format. To build the own format, I am giving DD -MM -YY. That means it is going to display like this. So I am giving YYY. That means it is going to display 4 digits. And I am doing here like MMM. That means it will be short month. MMM, this will, it will be long month. That will display accordingly, right? You can use any format of date and time, right? This is usually, I keep DD uppercase, then it is wrong. So day must be in lowercase, month should be in uppercase, year must be in lowercase. That's a standard format actually. You can put any orientation you want. First year, first day, first month, your wish. How you build, it will display in that way, right? These are predefined formats. So, and we can build our own formats. That is how we display date. We display date. So that is a simple option. Another important, we have a pipe called slice. No need to explain, already you know. So we have a slice pipe. Slice pipe, it is an array pipe now. You already know what it can do. It can extract the values between specified index and return. It can extract the values between specified index and return. If you are using an array, you can slice only from this index to this. You can apply on a for loop. If you are using characters, you can slice. That means it can be done on anything. For example, you see, suppose this is name. On this pipe, you can apply another pipe. This is what people call as chaining pipes. Chaining pipes means you can add a pipe to another pipe. Can we apply multiple pipes to any particular data? Not for every data. All pipes are not suitable for chaining. That depends on pipe. That depends on data. That means you can't blindly chain all the pipes. That depends on what type of data and what type of pipe combination. Right? You cannot apply slice pipe on date. Right? So that means chaining of pipes depending on what type of data you are dealing with. Right? And what is the other pipe combination? Here I said slice, and here we need to put the index number. That means what? So starting with 0, ending with suppose 7, like this I given. 0 to 7. That means it will get only those characters. Right? It will get only those characters from 0 index to 7. You can work this on characters. Suppose only on 4, then it will extract only 4. Right? We can slice and we can define how many characters we want. Just we can do that. This you can apply on an array also. When there is an array, you are iterating an array, we are writing for. Right? For example, so suppose, we have public some products. So products is an array, any type of array, and it is having some products. Suppose I defined like A, B and C. Just I am adding some names D, E, F. Now I want to print these here. I am using an unordered list or ordered list. So list item should repeat. NG for LET item of collection is products, and we are printing here every item. So we are printing every item. That means it is going to print all those items A, B, C, D, E, F. It is printing all those items. Now what I will do on this, I can apply slice pipe. I can apply the slice pipe and I can mention some 0 to some 3 only. Then it can slice up to 0, 3, 3 and display. You can say some 3 to 4 only. Then it will extract only that and display. Right? That is slice. You can apply on an array or you can apply on an string so that it can slice those strings and display. Right? This is a simple one. Syntactically, you have so public, so name, so it is a string, some Samsung TV like this. So, and you are trying to apply the pipe here on name, you can say slice and we can put 0:7. Like this we can add. So if there is any collection, you can apply on a collection. What is it? NG for LET, item of collection, some collection. And we can apply on that collection, we can apply pipe. Slice, so we can read from some 0 to 3, something like this. You can apply there. Just I given a rough collection, then you can write anything you want there, right? This is item. So, and list item. I will upload a document with all these examples. You can go through them, whatever I showed in the class, right? So this is a slice pipe, a simple slice pipe. Next, we have a JSON pipe. JSON pipe is nothing but it converts the data into JSON format. This is very much required when we are transporting any data. You have to just apply JSON. When we are trying to transport the data from our front end to back end, then we need to convert the data into JSON. Data coming from back end to front end, we are converting into JSON when we are fetching. When we are fetching, we are using .json method. What the .json method will do? Any binary type data is coming, it will convert that into JSON, right? This will convert into JSON format. For example, you are trying to print here. I am just using a pre tag I will use. Pre is a pre-formatted tag. In that pre-formatted tag, I am trying to print product, and to that product I will apply JSON pipe. I will apply the JSON pipe, and you can see that JSON format will be there. It returns the data in JSON format. This will be very helpful later when we are transporting the data from the front end to back end. Converting of data into JSON is very much required. Actually, in JavaScript, what you do? In JavaScript, you use a method called JSON.stringify. You know that, no? JSON.stringify method is there, which is used to convert the normal data into JSON and transport. Right? Here in JavaScript, generally we use that JSON.stringify method. Now here we don't need any method, just a pipe. In JavaScript also, how you will convert to uppercase? You have two uppercase. Am I right? In JavaScript, how you convert into date format to local date string? You have these functions, na? We don't need to use these functions anymore. We can just implement the pipes. In JavaScript also, we can change date format. In JavaScript also, you can change the capitalization. But JavaScript requires a lot of other functions in order to display in a clean format. But here you can simply apply by using pipes. These are the basic pipes we are having. So that is a JSON pipe. This is a JSON pipe. We have another pipe that is a key value pipe. Key value pipe. Actually, it is used to return all keys and values from an iterator. From an iterator, you can read all the keys and values. Actually, we are using ng for. ng for what it can do? It can use off operator. But in JavaScript, we have two operators, in operator and off. In operator will return all properties, off operator return all values. Here you cannot use in operator. Then how to read properties? If you cannot read properties, you cannot read the keys. Without reading the keys, dealing with values is always difficult. That's the reason earlier we don't have this. So recently with the latest versions from Angular 12, 13 and 14, this concept is there. They introduced a new pipe called key value pipe. Earlier we don't have that. Key value pipe, earlier we have to use lot of other techniques for reading the keys and reading the values. But we can now simply apply a pipe. Remember, if you are a member of Angular community, you can become a member of Angular community and you can contribute to Angular because Angular is open source, right? That means you can develop a new feature and means new pipe, new functionality and add that, right? And their review team will review. If they think that this is great, that is good, that is necessary for every developer, then they integrate in the next versions, right? So even a individual also can contribute to open sources. Open source means that, right? You can contribute to them, right? So if they like, they will integrate into it. Like that, so many new pipes came. So people who are working with Angular from more than 10 years now, they don't know these some new pipes. They still know only old set of certain pipes like uppercase or date or number, such things. These are all new pipes. So, and we are learning all of them so that we can handle in any version, right? Key value pipe is, it reads all the keys as well as values. For example, see, we are having this ordered list, right? We are having this array. In the array, we are storing some data, say electronics, like footwear, like fashion, like this. So, and we want to read all the keys and values. Keys means, array keys means what? So it will return like this. I will use unordered. What? So class as list unstyled. Okay, here we will keep a list item, and here we will use ng for. So here we are using let item of collection. Collection is products. And you can see we are printing that item here. Usually it is going to print all of them. I want their keys because it's an array. Keys are nothing but index number. Then pipe, we can use a key value. We can use key value. Now what you can do is, this item can have a reference of key. That means you can write like this now. In the square brace, I am using item.key. Item.key, it will return all the keys 0, 1, 2. And the value is, we can print the value, that is item.value. You can print the key and values and display. It is easy to access their index numbers and handle them, right? We can use a property index, or we can just use a key value pipe. By using that, we can access. Sometimes we need to print the keys. Sometimes we need to print, because collection means later you can see a map type collection. When you say a map type collection, key can be different types. It can be a number, it can be string, it can be Boolean. Then you can access all the keys with reference of what type? Key value pipes. That is a simple point. This is one concept to understand. Just what we do, we usually do this on iteration. That means a list item. So ng for let item of collection, and on that we have to define key value. We need to apply the key value pipe. Then here you are printing item.key and you are printing item.value. This is the key value pipe, how you can use it. Right. This is a simple one. As I told you, examples I will upload after this, right? Now, another new pipe added into Angular is, we have I18N select pipe. We have I18N select pipe. This is a new one. Why it is having some awkward name, I18N select, like that? Because I18N select, I18N is a community of Angular. It is a community of Angular. They built it and they contributed to Angular. It is not officially by Angular. It is not officially by Angular. That's the reason they have their community name configured, I18 and select. That is the community that built that pipe. As I told you that you can have custom pipes. You can create your own pipes. You can contribute the pipes to Angular team. If Angular team thinks that this is globally required for every developer, then they will integrate. Right? Such one of the new concept select pipe is there. Earlier, we have to depend on lot of iterations and conditions. This pipe brought a solution for that. That is the reason our developers are now interested in this to use. Earlier also we can do that. Without this pipe also we can do. But without the pipe, doing it is a lengthy process. What to do lengthy process, I will show you. See, suppose I am defining here, means what is the problem with certain type of data. Actually, we have public. So cart is an any type array. So any type array. In that cart, we have some data. That means we have product name, so some name, and we have, so this is city, which city it is. So city is like some Hyderabad. Okay, we have another product name, and we have some Nike casuals. Okay, and we have some city. City is from Mumbai. Like this, we define something. Now what we do is actually, so name, and we have some so watch. So it is so city, and this is also Hyderabad. Like this, we have some options. So we have a name and some jeans. So, and this comes from city. So that is Delhi. Like this we have. Now generally when user logs in, he will enter the pin code number, because actually in shopping sites, based on the pin code, it will say whether this product can be delivered to you or not. And sometimes it will say that for your pin code, this cannot be delivered. Right? Now, very important is, I am from city Hyderabad and I am ordering a product. So whose vendor is in Hyderabad? Right? Whose vendor is in Hyderabad? That means vendor means the supplier is in Hyderabad. Then immediately your shopping site says 1 day delivery, same day delivery. Am I right? Now the vendor is some other city, then it says that 1 day delivery. So that means if it is a city very far, then it says 2 days delivery. How it decides? How it decides this product 1 day, this product's 2 days, this product so same day it can deliver. It changes the message immediately according to your name. Actually, I hope you people know, whenever you are shopping and procuring any product, you can even select from whom you want that delivery. You know that, right? Because blindly what you people do is, because you open a product and simply what you do, you will see the cost and you will see the ratings and you will purchase. But what majority people don't know is, so the person who is supplying that product may have a low rating. The same product can be supplied by another person who have good rating, but his cost is 100 extra or 150 extra. What shopping sites will do is, the cheapest ones they show you. And at the bottom, they will give an option, see buying options. Have you seen? They will show an option, buying options. Right? When you select that buying options, they will say from whom you want to get delivered. And you selected some those ratings will be there, because somebody who supplied the product is not good in delivery, and his products are not genuine. Sometimes genuine products may not be delivered because of the vendor. Right? That means you ordered for some Nike shoes, then a vendor can deliver you a first copy of that Nike shoes, whose cost is almost half. That means why he will keep half of the price for that particular product, and outside that product is 5,000 and he says, I will deliver for 2,000. That means there might be something tricky, right? He's not doing a social service to you, right? That means he's not doing any social service to you, that he will give you some item for loss, and 5,000 item he is giving to 2,000 to you, right? Online shopping is everything similar, because only very genius people can identify genuine products. So otherwise you will be misguided. Almost 80-90% the products, brands you procure from online, they are first copy, second copies. They are not original actually. That's problem will be there because of vendors. That is the reason people write reviews, one rating review, less review. Why they write? If product is genuine, they deliver, right? That means they said that color is not good. They will say that this quality is not good. You ordered a Nike shoe, and why quality not good? That means Nike is not directly supplying you, some vendor is supplying to you. That means now the point is, we need to design in such a way that what is the vendor location he selected, according to that how much time delivery. It should change automatically. Suppose you go to buying options and you select some other vendor, it says that today we will deliver. You select another vendor, it says that he is from another city, then it will take 1 day. That means same product, buying options will be changing, delivery time will be changing. This you have to manage with a lot of conditions. We have to check what is your city, and we have to check what is vendor city. Based on that, how much duration. This kind of logic we can simply implement by using a pipe. We can simply implement by using a pipe. What you can do is, now we will write here public. So we will create one property. So public, and what we will do is, so delivery status. Delivery status. We will put delivery status. Delivery status is an any type object. In the delivery status, if it is Hyderabad, then we will put a message. So same day delivery. Like this we will give. And if it is Mumbai, that means here we will say 1 day delivery. And if it is from Delhi, so if it is from Delhi, then we will say, we will put here like 2 day delivery. Delivery in 2 days, delivery in 2 days, 2 days, like this we define. And suppose if anything is other than those 3, then we will say, so usually dispatched in 3 to 4 working days, like this we define. Like that we are configuring different status messages. Now the concept is, now the task for you is, we asked you to design a cart, right? That means design a table. And in the table class table, so table hover, and here we are defining, in this table we are defining T head. In that we have TH, this is TR, and in that we have TH, in this we have name, and in this we have status. That means we are giving delivery status. I am not giving the city name, just the status I am giving, right? Just the status I am defining. Now we will create a table body. In that T head, TR, in that row should repeat for every item. That means here we need to define here ng for, so let item of collection. Collection is what? Cart, right? That is the collection. And in the first cell, I am defining item dot name. In the second cell, the status depends on city, item dot city, and actually for that, based on city, we will apply a pipe called I18N select. This pipe is expecting status message. Status message is coming from an object called delivery status. This object we will apply here as a parameter. That means what it will do is from this delivery status, it will verify is this city matching or not. If it is matching, it will get that message and display. That's very simple. You don't need to write any logic. Earlier, we have to write a if condition again. We need to write an if condition or switch. If name is this, if name is that, if city is this. Now you simply put this and it will display. And it will display the status message automatically. Same day delivery, 1 day delivery, same day delivery, delivery in 2 days. And you have defined the genes here and the genes here usually from another city. That means suppose you say some Goa, then automatically it says usually dispatched in 3 to 4 working days. That will change automatically if he changes the vendor. That means what we do now, you have to put one more work here, just simple work. What you do is, so at the top, what you do, you try to put a vendor city. Am I right? Vendor city. Or say your city. You select your city. And here put a, so here you put a simple drop down. And what you have to do is you put some list of cities. You select a city Delhi. Now based on that you display message. Understood? That means you change the city name. Automatically according to the city it will display the message. Or for every product. So this you can do for every product actually. That means what you can do, you can put a drop down here. Understood? For every product, you can make the drop down repeat. Na? You can make the drop down repeat. What should happen in the drop down? He selected Delhi, then it says 2 days. If he selected Hyderabad, then it will say same day. Right? If he changing the city, then just what you have to do additionally, that city name, the city name we are collecting here. This city name directly bring from a drop down instead of collecting from that item. From the array, instead of getting from the array, get it from a drop down. Then automatically the delivery status will be changing according to the city what they are choosing. Right? This requires lot of conditions and iterations earlier. Now this is very simply solved by using a pipe called I18 and select. That means what it will do is it performs iteration over the collection and checks the given condition, so that it can return suitable status message. It can return suitable status message. That is what actually select pipes purpose is. Or you can say suitable value. That is suitable value is better because every time it is not status message. In this example, it is status message. Huh? It can return any value according. That means, for example, you said some employees, wherever designation manager comes, there it should be different. Some calculation should happen. That means 50% bonus. Wherever designation admin comes, 30% bonus. Like that you can change. Right? That means different things you can implement by using this. Earlier we don't have this. This is very recently added pipe into Angular versions and it's good. It is interesting. So it's not necessary that everybody use. Right? Earlier we do that by using a for and if condition. Now we are just using this pipe simple. We keep all the collection in one place and we will keep all the status in one place and combine. By using a simple pipe, you combine. Right? That means syntactically how it does syntax. So it uses the simple, so item dot city. This example I am giving, right? So based on that, so we have to apply I18n select. So select pipe, and it is using status message object. It is a status message object you need to apply. That example I will post. That is the reason I given the same one, right? This is select pipe. How we can use the select pipe. Similarly, one more option is there. We have a pipe called I18N plural pipe, and we have another one that is the pipe async pipe, and custom pipe. These three we will see tomorrow, right? Because again, that plural pipe is a big one. We need to design a separate example for that. That tomorrow session we will start with that. Okay. Then tomorrow we can finish pipes concept. That is simple point about Angular pipes. And once we finish pipes, now we will go into services, and how do we interact with APIs? How do we design forms, form interactions and validations? That we'll see tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue.